Hey, all you Mitchell homies. Welcome back to Behind the Build with Scott and Devin. I'm Scott.
And I'm Devin. And the Mitchell homies persist.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
It's always going to be there. Get used to
The
it.
t-shirts are out.
Yeah.
T-shirts are
We
out.
need you guys to let us know. We showed them off in the last episode. I put it on this morning, and then I was like, oh, I showed it the last time.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that we've had actually some people email us and for addresses. So
Yeah.
we want everybody to rock the gear. So
Yeah, absolutely.
get involved, homies.
Hats next.
Okay. All right. Hats. I like it. Is it going to be something different to say or still just
Same thing.
same thing?
Same logo. We have a logo now.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
So this is our 10th episode.
It is. It is. It is. It's our 10th. Can you believe it?
No, milestone.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kinda cool. We don't know what we're doing. After 10, we're still trying to figure it out. You should see the mess that it is trying to get this thing set up.
Oh my God. I know.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, a little different. So today we're in the Big Apple, Times Square.
Times Square for our January 2026 podcast. So
Yeah.
we're excited to kind of talk about what's new in the coming year and introduce you to some of our team members and get you guys introduced to a lot of integral people who make this really go around.
Yeah.
This wheel go around.
Yeah, we're going to kind of start like as the journey begins with our new home specialists, who are the first people you talk to. So we're going to introduce you to a couple of them, as well as our design consultant in our Richmond design studio.
That's right.
And our new home
Sales
associate.
So we're excited about that. We're excited about letting you guys get introduced to them, listening to a little bit about them. We want to definitely, moving forward, get most of this team introduced, although we're stretched far. But ultimately, by the time we're done with podcasts, everybody will be introduced and then introduced again, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so beautiful New York City. Cool place.
I forgot my jacket.
I've never been on New Year's.
No, I would never go.
I've never been there on New Year's. I don't have any desire to be at we are here. That's right. I'm sorry. We're here. We're in Times Square, so the ball is dropping. So we're excited about this podcast.
Yeah,
So
inside the Mitchell magic, because these are the people that make it happen.
inside the Mitchell magic. I was supposed to introduce that, but I couldn't remember.
No, you said it was too long, and I was like, it's 4 words.
You know, there's the smart guy and then there's the bully. That's how it goes. So today we want to kind of continue down the path of our bedrock beliefs.
Right.
We introduced a couple of them last month, and we want to continue that, and we want to reinforce those to our family at Mitchell Homes because it's so important to us. Like we talked about last time. I mean, it was an emotional moment for us rolling those out, especially you. But we want to continue kind of defining who we are by our bedrock beliefs, and each episode until we've expired them or we think that we need to, go back over them. We want to kind of share with you the news.
Yeah, today's kind of tie in with, the team. So you want to start?
Sure. Unity is defined by us as we thrive as one by prioritizing collaboration, sharing wisdom, and resolving challenges with respect. We create a family-like bond that drives our collective success. And I know that that's important to you because it is a family business, and we like to think that everybody here is part of a family. We wouldn't want to be too, what would you say, corporate. So we really, value each of the individuals that are here. Unless we're all pushing the wheel together in the same direction, success really can't come. So our unity as a collective is important of a principle that we can have. I mean, they're all really important.
Right.
But for me, unity, a good team, whatever metaphor you want to use, but it is important to us, and it's something that we cling to. It's something that we demand.
Yes.
It's not a suggestion. This is what we will have, and we'll have all of our people on the same team going in the right direction. So we're excited about that, and we think it's important that we all have unity. And in being unified as a team, it allows the future customers and the current customers to feel a part of that team.
Right.
Similarly with the homies You know, being a part of our family and being a part of our team is important, not just for who works here, but the people that we do business with.
Yeah, I mean, it's become that, I think, over time, and we spend more time with each other than we do with our own families.
That's true.
So it's important, and we do feel like our customers are part of the family too, and
Absolutely. And I wouldn't want to exclude our subcontractor base and
Right.
our suppliers. They're just as important to us. We share a tremendous amount of loyalty with them. And I think that, that's important for all of us to recognize that, it's all of us being unified, right?
yeah, absolutely.
So important stuff.
Yeah. So the second bedrock belief for today is reliability. And we define that as our word is our bond. We honor promises, protect trust, and act with steadfast ethics. By showing up for our team and clients, we forge confidence that lasts. Yeah. I mean, reliability, we have to be reliable. We demand reliability. We really want to embody that, like I said, with not only with our customers, but with our team here, with our subcontractors. Our reliability is, it means everything.
It really does.
We have to be reliable. So that's a very important to us.
It's as important as it gets.
Yeah.
If we're not reliable, we can't come through, and then we won't be able to listen. We don't care. We don't deliver. So it is one of our foundational principles, and it's got to be. It's got to be. So, you have to rely on us to say the right things, do the right things, and in having unity with reliability, they couple together like they all do. Forging like a really good team and based on principle.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's exciting for us to bring those to you.
Yeah. There's 8 total, so we're halfway through. So we'll 2 more the next episode, 2 more after that, and we'll show you all of them together.
Yeah, super exciting. So what are we doing now?
I think we're going to introduce Melissa Copeland. So Melissa is a new home specialist, and she's going to be one of the first people you talk to, whether you send in a info request form, you send an email to us, or you call in. We have 3 new home specialists.
Right.
They're all phenomenal.
We have them today.
That's
right. When you watch this 3 years from now, maybe we have 12.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Melissa's been with us for a while, so
long time.
We should let's get her on.
Let's do it. One thing I did notice though, I'm not wearing a hat. I'm wearing a hat every time. I didn't put a hat on.
You forget?
I didn't. Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly, I forgot. Can't remember when I thank you. I worked hard on that. All right, gang. Let's get you introduced to Melissa. Hi, Melissa. How are you?
Good. How
Good.
Are you?
Good.
Thanks for having me on. Hey.
Listen, before we get started, I goofed. I was supposed to remember that it was the 11th episode, not the 10th. So clearly, any lines that have to be memorized, I'm good off the cuff. Anything that I have to memorize, no good. No bien.
Well, I said it.
You said 10, but you instructed me and I didn't correct you, right?
Yeah.
So, it's my fault.
Your fault.
My fault.
Absolutely.
Sorry, it's the 11th episode.
11.
Which is even more exciting that here we are. But let's not get into that. I just wanted to correct it for the record.
Yeah.
Melissa.
Yeah, welcome.
Thanks.
Before we get started into some questions, tell us a little bit about, you, what you do at Mitchell Homes, and, how long you've been here. Give us a little background.
So I've been at Mitchell Homes for almost 8 years. I started in warranty, and now I do your new home specialist, and I'm happy to help. I answer the phones, answer any questions, let people know that we're here to help guide you to build your home, and not necessarily when you're ready to build a home. There's so much to be asked and so many answers.
All right. So we're going to ask.
Great response.
That was
like that's because she's on the phone talking with people all the time. She's got that down. I was terrible the first few times. That was great.
That was good.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, well delivery.
That's why we put you on first.
That's right.
We knew you'd be perfect.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to ask everybody the same first question.
Okay.
Right? So the question is, if your job had a superhero name, what would it be?
I think a blueprint beacon.
All right.
Blueprint Beacon.
Yeah.
That's creative.
Yeah.
I like to shine the light on the path of taking your land to building a home.
That's good.
I like it.
That's a creative. I was thinking like Hulk or Spider-Man.
I'm my own superhero.
Absolutely, like super creative. Well done.
Yeah.
And that in fact is an embodiment of what you guys do. So, well done. I guess I'm up for the next question.
Yeah.
Funniest or strangest first inquiry you've ever received?
Well, I had someone inquire one time that basically wanted to build a party house. They wanted their entire basement to be a lounge space with lots of bathroom space and TVs on the ceiling and have a lot of people there.
Oh my God.
What do you think they were going to do down there?
I don't know. Have a party.
That didn't result it?
I don't think so.
I don't remember that coming across my desk.
That was not a custom price request.
I didn't see one.
No.
You can do whatever you like.
We will build whatever you want us to build. Absolutely.
That's right.
However you envision it is a possibility.
That is funny. Did you ever hear from the customer?
No.
No. One time, that was it?
I set them an appointment, and they met with Jill.
Okay.
So I don't know where it went from there.
So, all right. So you hear a lot, right? So you have a lot of knowledge and you've been in warranty. So you've kind of seen a lot of what we do from different angles, right? So what's the number one myth that people believe when they first reach out that you have to bust immediately?
That's a good question. Really that when someone is inquiring to build, that they think they're ready to build with a builder. And there's so many questions and so much information that comes prior to making that decision. You don't know that unless you're shopping around. You don't know that unless you're asking questions. You don't know what we have to offer. So you're not going to be ready when you reach out. And that is okay. I don't want you to be ready. I want to help you.
We want them to be ready to build.
For sure.
You're
But
never going to have all the answers, right?
Yeah, there's so many questions that you don't know until you ask. And you're going to get different information the more questions you ask. And that's going to build your confidence in building. So
Right.
thinking you know what the process is going to look like and then saying you're ready, like there's just more to it.
Shameless plug. You can watch all of our podcasts and get lots of information so that when you do make that phone call, you can learn and you should be ready to go right out of the gate,
100%.
which is the idea around our
right.
now 11th podcast.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So many people have said how helpful that these podcasts are.
Sure.
And they really do help them prepare.
That's good. I mean, I can see where, people come in and they're not sure about wells. They're not sure about septic. They're not sure about clearing. They don't know what a culvert is. There's a lot of stuff that's even on the pre-construction side.
Right.
You might think you know, but until you start asking those questions and calling us to find out, you don't know. And we and you are the perfect agents to help guide those folks through.
Yeah,
I mean, absolutely. You guys do a great job.
you do. So what do you think as a percentage, people that call you that already own their land versus people that don't own their land?
I'd say it's almost 50-50. Yep, pretty close to 50-50. Maybe 60-40. But a lot of people have land and have been holding on to their land for a while, or it's family land. There's lots of land out there to still be bought. But these people have been thinking about it, and they're ready to build their forever home. And then the ones that don't have land, they're open to looking and asking questions to make the best choice on the land they're going to purchase.
And do a lot of those people that don't already own land come in and have an appointment?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you want to know what there is to look for in land. Y'all talked about that in a podcast, and we want to save you money. We don't want you to buy land and then put your money in the land. We want you to buy land and put your money in your home you want.
Yeah, and like we've talked about before, I mean, it's a great question, right? Like what customers, with land or don't have land. I mean, if you have land, that's kind of like your ace in the hole, right? But if you don't have land, you're always hunting, and I'm sure you hear this all the time, what's my build cost going to be, because they have to figure a budget for the purchase of property and the house, couple those together, that's where you're at. So no, I'm sure you deal with that all the time.
Yeah, we're not a cookie cutter builder. everyone's lot and everyone's house is different. So that comes with a lot of questions.
Absolutely.
So do a lot of people ask you for a square foot price?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you say?
There's so many things that we've factored in, all the things that we can factor in that are not variables.
Right.
So including your building permits and inspection costs. But there's also so many variables because your house is not going to be the same as someone else's.
Right.
There's a lot of factors in there.
It's a good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. All right. This one's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one.
This is going to be a competition between
Graded?
Melissa and Audrey on this particular question.
Oh, okay.
She's singing first. All right. So give us your high energy, 30-second welcome script you use on a great day.
It's a great day at Mitchell Homes. This is Melissa. How may I help you?
Okay. Fast.
All right.
Enthusiastic. High energy.
Yeah.
I guess you don't want to
Be
be
excited.
Like, you don't want to be crazy.
Yeah. No. That was good. It was just the right amount of energy.
I think so.
And then I also want to know who's calling me. So feel free to always say who it is that's calling because I want to address you by your name.
All right. Got a couple more questions.
Okay.
All right. So what do you wish every future homeowner knew before they hit the submit button when they submit a form for a request for information?
I wish they knew that a real person is on the other line and that I am there to answer their questions. And I'm going to reach out to you because I want to know because I care. I want to help answer the questions that you have because your questions aren't going to be the same as someone else's. And that no question is a silly question. So ask.
Good. Yeah. We're going through these. Yeah. Which current Mitchell floor plan gets the most love right now?
It's always the Ava. The Ava plan is most definitely our popular floor plan. It's a great layout for everyone. And there's so much to customize about it that I love on our videos and our tours that there's about 4 or 5 Avas and none of them look alike.
No.
But close second is the Matthews too, which is very much like the Ava as well.
Right. Especially the farmhouse.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's what people are really like in style now. And the ones that are the farmhouse elevations from the outside view on the website are the ones that people gravitate towards because that's how they can envision them. Good. But other homes can be in farmhouse too.
No, the Ava's definitely a super popular one.
Yeah.
You see it all the time.
It's been popular for several years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably our best seller.
Yeah. By the way, that's my oldest daughter's name.
I knew that. And that I wasn't sure if you wanted to make that public or not.
No.
So Ava, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Ride them ponies.
That's right. Being popular.
So last question. If a buyer remembers only one thing about working with you personally, what do you hope it is?
I hope that they remember how I made them feel. I hope that I made them feel comfortable, and I hope that I made them feel confident, and that they had a really good experience, that they could open up, explain to me what they're looking for, and know that we as a whole, as Mitchell Homes, are here for them, and that I set that precedence.
Good.
That's great. Yeah. And just, we didn't really talk about it, but before you leave, tell us what is, so your role as new home specialist. So you're taking the calls, you're taking the initial emails, but ultimately your goal is what?
To get them in touch with a new home consultant who can help them further personalize this experience. I'm getting them in touch with the right lender for them, getting them an estimate on the plan that they want with the changes that they want, with any customizations, getting an idea of what they envision. I can answer your basic questions, your generic questions, but getting in touch with them really makes it personal. And they're the person with you throughout the process. So you're not having to meet with multiple people and give that information to everyone.
Right.
That makes it easy.
Yeah. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
What's your favorite out of work activity? What do you do for fun? What's the most, when you look and you say, I want to do something fun, what do you do?
Go to the gym.
Go to the gym.
Yeah.
I
feel like that makes everyone happy. No one wants to actually get up and go. But once you go, no one's ever left going, man, I wish I didn't go to the gym today.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
good.
good
It's
answer.
good. That's good. I go to the gym and I hate it. Anyway,
But you love your win.
yeah, I do. I never hate that. I'm never mad about the fact
No.
that I did, but
If you don't go,
Then you're mad.
I've seen you. You're mad.
yeah,
You don't.
I get mad. So awesome. What else? What other parting shot would you like to send out there to the ether?
That I love being part of Mitchell Homes, and we are a family here, and that every person is special and important. Every person who calls in, whether you've answered the phone or not, I do tend to remember your name, and I look forward to hearing from you again.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
glad
for
they
having
get
me.
to. I'm glad the people got to see your face and know who you are, other than a bomb video.
Yes, and if you recognize me from warranty, that's where I was before.
Yeah, she was. She's been here for a while, so
And for
appreciate-
both sides, absolutely.
we appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Another one of our new home specialists and our cultural coordinator.
Culture coordinator.
Culture coordinator.
Say it 10 times fast.
Yeah.
That is difficult. I can never remember that one either.
Yeah.
To be honest with
It's
you,
hard to say.
I tell people about it. Hey, we got this gal. She's gonna be our. I don't know. She's gonna put like paper on the walls, and we're gonna color on whatever that's called. That's what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
I do more than coloring on walls, but yes.
That was the example I give. 'Cause I, you know,
You want to talk a little bit about that first?
Sure.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit about yourself too.
Hi, I'm Audrey. I've been here for a little bit over a year now, and
Really?
yeah, new to
holy smokes.
the Richmond area. I guess not anymore, but I was when I started, and happily joined this family here, and I'm so excited to be here. I started out as a new home specialist, which I still am, and now I've taken on the role of culture coordinator, which essentially helps with some social media marketing, creating some fun videos. So check out our Instagram. And then I also help with engagement that's internal here. So we have some fun events coming up that I've had the pleasure of creating, which has been so much fun to do. And then just some fun monthly activities, because that family environment is important to us, and it's very easy to get stuck in our office holes and just get in that everyday life that bring a little joy. And then some community outreach projects, because we care about making a difference in, people's homes, but also our community that's around us. So I just help arrange with that.
Awesome.
Well, she said that a lot better than I could say it.
Yes.
And color on walls.
And color on walls. Yeah. No, we do have some pretty exciting community outreach stuff coming up this summer that we've just slowly started talking about, but
Yeah.
it'll be cool to roll out in a podcast coming up. So
Yeah.
we're excited to do that and launch that. But so we're gonna get into questions now.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, you sure?
No, but here I am.
You want me to do the first one? Or you
Yeah,
want to
go
do the
for it.
first?
We'll switch it up.
So the same questions, or is it? Yeah, it is. If your job had a superhero name, what would it be?
I'd say, as for the new home specialist part of it, I'd probably say the navigator, because people call us and this whole process can feel very overwhelming, and sometimes you don't know what direction to go in. So we're essentially the human GPS for home building, and we're going to be the one you talk to and get you on the right path and lead you to where you need to go, and hopefully help you avoid any roadblocks or taking any wrong exits. So
Nice.
Nice. So what kind of costume or outfit would the navigator wear?
yeah,
Like a bombardier
that's a
suit?
great question.
Yeah.
Anything
You're
I am creating, I'm probably going to want to make it pink and sparkly, but I don't know if that would go with navigation.
sure it
but you
would.
can't miss
Yeah.
it. So I'll mock something up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
We'll color it on the wall.
Yeah. I'll post it on the wall.
All right. So what's the funniest or strangest first inquiry you've ever received?
Okay. There's two parts to this, because sometimes it's weird inquiries and sometimes it's just tangents that people go on, and you somehow become their therapist on the phone, and I learn your whole life story.
We do lots of things here at Mitchell Homes.
Yeah.
Therapy, I guess, is another one.
So that's very
Internal and external.
Internal and external, that's right.
Yes. I think weirdest inquiry part, which I'm not even saying it's weird. I understand. This woman called and they want to build a home, and I guess that their in-laws are hoping to move in with them. So they wanted to kind of like a home, an in-law suite, but like have like the kitchen, the bathroom, living area, everything. So then in her words was like, so we don't have to talk if we don't have to. And I was like, okay,
Interesting.
I understand.
So they really wanted a duplex.
They really wanted a duplex, but not where it'd be like separate,
Right.
you know, no like wall
Yeah.
in between. It was like a duplex within the house itself. So we'll see if they get it. Don't know.
Mitchell Homes can build duplexes.
Yes.
That's another
That's
plug.
where I was
Coming
going with that.
soon.
We could just
Going.
take out
Plug it.
take out that center wall, and
Yeah.
there you go. That's perfect for them. Although some counties won't allow you.
That's right.
2 kitchens.
And we've talked
Yeah,
about that.
Yeah.
You can't have 2 kitchens on 1 address and 1 meter.
Yep.
So it gets difficult. But anyway, that's
Took with the in-laws is what you're saying.
Yeah, well,
But what
building an outbuilding.
what about the one we're getting ready to build that has 2 kitchens? There's one on the first floor and one down below.
It's a kitchenette.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Yeah.
Creative.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the code actually is stoves. So you can do like a hot plate or a microwave, but
Right.
can't have 2 ovens or 2 stoves. It's like a little cooktop, basically.
Yeah. It's
You see, speaking of New York City, that's where you see them all the time.
because there's no room.
There's no room.
Or in college dorms.
College dorms, yeah, that could
Like
be.
a Coleman.
No,
almost
yeah,
like a-
it's in the countertop,
Yeah.
but it's like it's not considered a stove, I guess.
Right.
So,
Okay.
anyway, we digress there.
Yeah.
You're up.
I just did the last one.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. What's the number one myth people believe when they first reach out to you that you have to bust immediately? What's the myth that you have to bust?
The one Melissa said is absolutely probably the number one. I think second now, and this is probably not what a ton of people are going to want to hear. But if you built 10 years ago, unfortunately, you could get like a 5-bedroom home and be like, I want to spend $150,000. And me too. But that's just not the market anymore. And, you know, we have the best prices. Like our prices really are competitive, and not only of like, if you really look at our prices, and this is where you like kind of nerd out a little bit, but that's my job to do, is you look at our prices versus other builders and it's already competitive. But then you also look at, you know, the materials that they're using, and we use like in our base costs, it's like a level 2 above normal builder grade. So if that calms your nerves at all, you're getting way more worth your money. But sometimes you do need to kind of reset your expectation and then learn when you have that number in your head. Banks have, I think, become flexible because of that, though, of, you know, maybe it's not the same amount, but you have that number, and it's like, take a moment to get pre-qualified or talk to a lender, and we have that resource for you, because you might think you can only do a $180,000 house, and then they'll come to you and be like, no, like you got $350, and that's way more
Right.
doable on our end.
Great answer. I
is a
I love that. I wasn't thinking about that, but such a good answer, because people do have, you know, unrealistic expectations. If you haven't been in the market in a while,
It's
and
true.
it's unfortunate, but it's just the realities of kind of where we are. Good job.
Good job. Thank you. And also, in addition to our upgrades versus others, or
Right.
our luxury features,
Yeah,
Simply Mitchell.
that's right. Yes.
I'm going to be plugging this whole podcast, clearly plugging. Simply
Yeah.
Mitchell. Go look at that podcast.
Yes. Watch that one for sure.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That differentiates us tremendously, to piggyback on what you said.
Yeah.
That is like the game changer.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
so anyway, sorry. I'm just
No,
plugging where I can
That
plug.
was good. I like that. All right. So
Great time.
this is competition, right?
Okay.
So give us your high energy 30-second welcome script you would use on a great day, which is every day, right?
Every day is a great day.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if it's 30 seconds because it's just kind of an intro to a phone call, but I just say, hi, thank you so much for calling Mitchell Homes. This is Audrey. How can I help you today? Then they'll tell me how I can help them. I'll say, wonderful. Before we get into that, may I grab your name? And then we go from there.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we have a tie.
Yeah, I think they're both really good.
Yeah.
Melissa did train me. So
You want to hear from both of them. Well done.
Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
All right. What do you wish every future homeowner knew before they hit submit on that first form?
Sure. That hitting submit doesn't mean that you have to commit right then and there. I hear all the time of, well, I'm just in the beginning stages, I'm just in the research stage. And yeah, I kind of assume that really if you're inquiring, that's what it is. And I'm here to just open up these conversations. And, if you want to sign and get ready to go, then that's awesome. But if you need time to kind of marinate in it all, then we're here to move at your pace. And the whole reason I want to reach out is so it's the sooner I can get you connected with the resources that we have worked so hard to have available. And you can Google as much as you want, but until you really come in or we start getting different conversations, I might be like, oh, you know what, you should really listen to this podcast episode, or you should really get in touch with so and so, and you wouldn't know that if you didn't inquire. So
That's a really good answer.
Yeah, I love that because, there's no pressure.
yeah,
And we want to provide as much information as they need and we want everybody to feel comfortable
Yeah.
before they commit to the largest purchase
Right.
of their lifetime, right? Or one of them.
Yeah.
I like that.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're not intimidating. Melissa's not intimidating. There's no reason for
Yeah.
you to be intimidated, right?
No, I couldn't be intimidating if I tried.
We're here to make it so it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. So I think I know the answer to this, but we asked Melissa what our most popular floor plan is, which floor plan gets the most love. Do you have a different answer?
So the Ava does get probably, it's the quickest one that people see and are like, oh, I love that. One that I typically will encourage people to look at if they see the Ava and maybe it's a little bit above what they're looking for is also the Mitchell, because it provides basically all the same things. It has that nice open floor plan concept. A lot of people like the split level living, garage, 4-bedroom. The only difference really is, I think 200 square feet. But it can save you some money. So it's still that beautiful ranch, farmhousey vibe that people are liking. So
Yeah. Awesome.
That's good.
Yeah. And we are adding more farmhouse elevations as we go into 2026. So you'll start to see those hopefully soon. And some coastal elevations as well, which I think are going to be big.
huge hit.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask for coastal.
Yes.
So I'm excited for
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It'll be here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. If a buyer remembers only one thing about working with you personally, what do you hope it is?
That I genuinely care and I'm as invested in this process as you are. I know it's, one of the biggest purchases you're going to make. And I do care. So I hope you feel not only comfortable in that one conversation that we have, but I hope you feel comfortable enough to call me back, email me, text me as many times as you need, even if it's just one random pop-up question or, whatever it might be. I genuinely want to listen every time, and I'm excited to hear from you.
Very good. Yeah. So before we let you go, is there anything else, anything that, because we kind of pigeonholed you into these questions, anything that you want to talk about or, ask us or tell the Mitchell homies out there?
Stay curious, and we expect that you're going to shop other builders, and I encourage you to ask them some hard-hitting questions when you are shopping them. We have a lot of things that we talk about on this podcast that stand us out, like the Simply Mitchell program or 150-day price lock guarantee. There's our warranty. There's so many things that could go on. And you'd be surprised of when you go to another builder, they try to get away with maybe a lot of those questions, just not facing them, and it can bite you in the butt later. So, they might be asking you a lot of questions when you're doing the research phase, but ask them those ones too. And you'd be, I think, very surprised and hopefully pleased when you hear our answers with them.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
So I asked Melissa, I mean, I think just so people get to know who you are outside of here, what do you do outside of work that's the most fun when you put on a list of top things?
I used to be so much more fun. So much more fun.
You're not fun now?
I just ordered a puzzle and a book. So that's what I'm doing for fun.
Your grandmother thought that was fun.
Yeah, exactly. So you need a puzzle friend or a good book recommendation, and also your girl.
What's the last book you read?
It's a cowboy romance.
Oh no, let's spare the title.
Yeah, so wasn't expecting
What kind of puzzles are you putting together?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay. All right. Well, it's been very nice I already know you. I know you're.
Thank you, guys.
But I'm glad you're here, and we're glad you're part of the team.
Me too. I'm happy to be a part of it.
All right. So welcome, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Devin.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Are you nervous?
Not as nervous as I thought I was going to be.
That's great.
You don't look nervous at all.
Not at all.
That's good.
Very relaxed.
Yeah. So what's your title here?
I am the design coordinator here in Richmond.
All right.
What does that mean?
I help all of our Mitchell Homes customers when they get through the process, it's time for them to select their finishes for their home. I guide them through their selections for their interior and exterior finishes.
So cabinets,
Countertops, flooring, tile, all of it. Anything interior. Yep.
all the fun stuff. Good.
Exterior as well?
Exterior too. So yeah, if you've got, brick foundation, we'll select that, your siding color, front door, stains if you have any, metal roofing if you have any, roof color, all that fun stuff.
All the pretty.
All the fun stuff. I'm the fun part, I feel like.
Good. Fun coordinator. We have a culture coordinator and we have a fun coordinator.
Well,
So do all the fun stuff like with finishes.
yes.
That was a reach. I was trying.
You're trying. All right. So you're the fun coordinator. What's the superhero name?
I think Lifestyle Matchmaker is pretty good. I would go with that one. Or Selection Santa. I kind of like that one too. Yeah, because it's like a big candy store.
Yeah.
Obviously with some price tags, but candy store for adults. You get to go in and you get to see all the cabinets and countertops, and it's kind of huge. It's so much fun.
Yeah. And we have it all in one location, right?
Yeah, everything's here.
Yeah.
I like Selection Santa.
Selection Santa.
Spitting for the
It's a
for the time.
superhero. You got it.
I like it.
You go.
Santa is definitely the superhero.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. What's the wildest? Oh, we decided. Well, I'm gonna ask it anyway because let's see if how creative she is. As the Santa. Wildest design request you've ever received that actually made happen.
I don't think I've had anything wild, and that could just be that I'm not surprised by anything.
No TVs on ceilings.
No, I haven't had any TVs on ceilings. No, that one I haven't gotten. It didn't get past the OSCs, so didn't get to make that happen.
Nothing wild.
So nothing wild?
No, nothing. I mean, not that I would consider wild. Anything you come to me
So
with.
the challenge is
Keep it in your mind.
right.
Okay.
Maybe you'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Just make it up if not.
Or the challenge to the future customers is come in, see us in Richmond, and come up with something wild.
Yes, absolutely. Bring it to me. I want to be blown away.
Yeah.
I want to make it happen.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how extra are Mitchell Homes buyers allowed to get before you stage an intervention?
Go to 11. Let's see what we can do for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Smokies.
About that, Deven?
That just gave me serious anxiety. Now, again, in the podcast, like we've talked about, we want you to express yourself and get your home exactly how you want it. We really do.
Yes.
But if we go to 11, it's probably going to go past 150.
Yeah.
Just saying. But we
prepared for
want
that.
you to do that. We want you to have fun with it. But intervention time is like the intervention really being totally like serious. The intervention is like letting customers know, right, that you may go way past your 150 days.
Yeah, or even their budget too, just depending on what they're,
Correct.
what that 11 looks like as far as pricing and what they're doing to their home and interior and structurally and everything like that too.
We encourage it though. We want you guys to do it.
Yeah. So what do you do then to intervene when you're sitting there with a customer and they're going way over their budget? Like, how does that all kind of shake out?
So, I always go in with a let's add it and see. Some people have an idea of what it looks like, and then, you hear a number and you think of that number and you're not seeing the whole grand picture. So I always say, let's just go ahead and throw it in.
We'll review everything at the end, and if you're just not comfortable with it, let's take it out. This is your home. I want to make sure you're comfortable. So if it gets to a point where they're completely just not making any decisions, then we'll come to a stop and we'll kind of reevaluate and let them go home and think about it, and then we'll bring it back and try it again.
Because it can be a lot, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it can
it's
be
there's a lot of decisions you have to make, and it can be very overwhelming. So a lot of, try to prep the customer. At least they come in and know what they want, or at least I encourage them, come look around if you want to on a day that you're able to, just to get an idea of what you're looking for and what we offer too that we can help you with.
Yeah, good answer. And they can come in. They can come in really at any time and kind of look at things and get an idea, so that when they come in for that selections appointment, they're ready.
Absolutely, they can get with me, or they can get with their new home sales associate or new home sales coordinator or consultant, and help them schedule a time to come in.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
One design trend you would happily cancel forever, and why?
Listello in a bathroom.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Not shag carpet?
I mean,
Is that a trend? I mean, I
really.
just dated myself.
Well, we don't offer it anymore.
yeah, we don't have shag carpet, so we don't need to worry about that.
I mean,
Folks my age will understand, and they will think that's funny. They will think that's really funny, especially if it's orange or brown.
I think my grandma's house had that, yeah.
Retro?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Listellos, though, huh?
I'm not a fan of them. I think they date a bathroom, especially like just the little strip. I mean, if we do something extraordinary and, a waterfall, I think is still completely fine.
Yeah.
I think we've had a recent customer that did like a larger 12 by 12 tile on the bottom half, and then a smaller, like kind of cohesive look on the top. I think that looked beautiful, but a little strip. I don't know, not a fan.
Oh, you heard it from our design professional.
Yeah.
I don't know anything
So
about
so while we're on that, before we move on to the next question, tell us like what your qualifications are for for being the design.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been with Mitchell since April, and I came in. I have DC Pro certification, so it's design consultant professional. So I've taken like a 9-month course to train myself on processes and basically how to make sure customers are informed and ready to go for an appointment. So I have that certification.
It's good.
Yeah.
And you're actually going through the course
I'm doing it again. Doing it again with Mitchell. I got my certification through a different builder, but I happily was like, I'll do it again through Mitchell just so I can learn it with Mitchell's way and our process. So
Good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
All right, you're up, buddy.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I say that last
You're
word?
right. You're right. Yeah.
All right. So what is the one upgrade or selection right now that gives you the absolute biggest wow for the dollar?
There's a two-part answer. I think interior trim, I think that's a really good bang for your buck. It does elevate your whole home. You may not notice it immediately. It's not anything that somebody's going to walk into your home and be like, I love your trim. But I do think it is something that really does finish a home. Second thing that I think people are going to be more drawn to is your kitchen. So I think a kitchen sink, if you upgrade that to an apron front, whether it's our white or our stainless steel, I think that does make a really big impact in your kitchen.
Good.
I love that answer.
Yeah. The trim answer,
The trim
especially.
is because again, to your point, not a lot of folks think about that.
Yeah. Yep.
But if you go into 20 of your friends' homes, more than likely the trim is the same.
right.
That standard profile. If you go and upgrade that, it sets everything off, especially if you do like a little crown somewhere in the dining room or something like that. It really does set off a house, and you can tell, and it looks more expensive.
Yes.
It definitely, the trim can change, even like a wainscot in in an office
Wall
or
trim, anything like that. Anything special like that.
it
we
sets it off,
fun.
and it definitely says that's not standard.
Correct.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Totally agree.
I mean, we don't, even our regular trim is not what most builders
Yeah,
would
exactly.
consider.
Standard, because most builders still.
So they don't put it around the windows. They don't put it around
windows at all.
case
Right.
openings or anything like that. We do that. So
Drywall wrap windows is what most people do,
Yep.
or just the bottom apron.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, in addition to the trim, which is minimal upgrade, is the door panels.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Instead of a standard 6-panel door, you could get really crafty with those, and it's not huge in an investment, but it can change the visibility of your house. I think that's such a good.
Yeah.
But me, I'm a trim guy,
Yeah.
So I think it can really change for a minimal investment. It can really change
Absolutely.
what people think when they walk into your home and go, oh, wow,
Yeah.
this is great.
If I could get Mitchell Holmes pricing on a trim, I'd do it tomorrow. So
Great answer. Great
I didn't
answer.
expect that answer, but I love that answer. Which trim profile do you prefer?
I just like a simple Craftsman. I think it's just easy to clean. So I think it's just your 1x4 and 1x6, like around the doors and stuff. I personally think that's just nice because it's so much easier to clean than any of your speed or baseboards that have like the colonial casings, a little bit more grooves and places for things to get stuck in.
Yeah. I like the 1x6 on the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1x6 on the base.
1x6 on the base, like really can change
Yeah.
a lot of stuff
Yeah.
in the house. I'm with you. I don't like the molded ones, but
Yeah.
with the 1x with the eased edge,
Yeah.
with the 1x6 with the eased edge, that's sharp.
It's very easy to clean too. I'm all about easy to clean.
Yeah.
Right. Good answer. I'm up now. If let's see, it's hard for me to see because I'm blind. If a buyer remembers only one thing about working with you personally, what do you hope it is?
I hope it is understanding of their needs and their wants and their budget. I'm not here to upsell you on everything. I want you to come in and I want you to be comfortable and confident in what you choose. But I also wanted to make sure it reflects your personality, your style, your lifestyle, and everything you would want in a custom home. When you build on your lot, I'm sure this is something that everybody has dreamt of. So I think getting to the point of going into selections is something everybody thinks about. So I want it to be a fun experience. I want them to glide through with ease and be happy and confident in what they do.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Very good answer. I'm not going to let you off that easy though.
Okay.
So couple things.
Couple things.
All right. So first,
Uh-huh.
you're going to be a new mom.
I am.
Yeah.
Are we
Yes.
saying that?
Yeah, well, I just said it.
I'm in the second trimester now. We're ready to go.
Okay. Look, I didn't want to say it. I know that girls.
You scared me. I was like,
Well, I know. I was like, oh no, maybe you shouldn't say that. Without like the invitation
world.
to like, hey, listen, pre-production, you're going like, I really want everyone in the Mitchell Homes ether to know.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yes. Congrats. And you
Yep.
can't even tell yet. So that's,
I actually compared. I've been taking pictures. I compared my 9-week to 14-week, and I think I'm huge. So I feel huge, but I'm not.
you're tiny. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's something there.
Do you want to tell everybody what you're having?
Oh, I'm having a little girl. So we're very excited. We're not saying the name yet.
Don't tell Scott.
I would tell everybody in a
Don't tell
heartbeat.
Scott. It's out there.
I think there's a couple names floating around here that it's been given or she's been given already. So
Very cool.
yeah.
Congratulations.
So we're very excited. Yeah.
Excited for you.
Yeah, we're adding another little family member to Mitchell Homes.
Yes. We're excited. We'll have to get her like a Mitchell Homies onesie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
My idea.
Podcast
I'm loaded with them.
Whenever you guys film the next podcast in like July,
Right?
August,
we can give them out to
can-
the babies out there that they
can-
can rock
a
the Mitchell
christening.
Homies. Like, we're like onesie, right? Yay. Them, love it. Love it. Got to do it.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
Awesome.
It'll be pink.
So now my question has been, what do you do for fun?
I haven't been doing
But
anything.
that might be changing now. But learning
Yeah.
how to operate a diaper genie might be high on the list.
Already good on that.
Changing a diaper.
I think it's going to be more my husband that's got to learn all that. I think that's going to be the fun part.
It comes pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mechanical at all. It's
Yeah.
just
He'll just be right. He'll get right in. It'll be fine.
yeah, it's like the Jiffy Lube. 10 minutes, you're in and out. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May not look pretty though.
Yeah.
May not hold everything in there. You'll find out.
Well,
You'll understand what I mean by that later.
My favorite was like wrapping the baby in the, what do you call it? Like,
Swaddle.
The swaddle.
Yeah, I got that down.
You got to
there's
get
like
it like
50
so
different types
tight.
right now. Yeah, there's so many
Down.
different types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no escape.
Right. No, it's
No escaping.
go right
Tucked
to
in there.
sleep.
Yep. I need that.
Yeah, me too. There we go. Awesome.
Yeah. Anything else you wanna?
Oh, I mean, I'm just happy to be a part of the team. Been growing and learning a lot here, so I'm excited for what's to come. So thank you guys for the opportunity to be here. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're glad you joined us. Thank you.
We are glad. Great job.
You're welcome. Thank you. You guys are doing great too.
Oh, thank you.
Hats off to you. Well, hats off to you.
that-
No hats for you.
Yeah, I had to bring that up. That's funny. That's funny.
Good.
All right.
All right,
That's
thank
Ash. How are you?
I'm well. How are
Good.
you?
It's great to have you here.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
We're excited about getting to know you. Well, I know it.
I will say, you know me.
I know you. The rest of the team.
You've been here forever.
I've been here for a while.
How long's that?
I'm in my 10th year.
Wow.
Are you sure it's not the 11th?
I'm sure it's the 10th.
I can't seem to get it
You're
right.
so funny.
I can't seem to get it right. You know, when we're not talking about like super serious subjects, I can have way more fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Typically, it's like wells and septic, so this is nice for me to be able to like introduce you to the world, or at least our world.
Yeah, so you are the new home sales associate
I am.
in our Richmond design studio.
I am.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what you do.
I basically work with our clients to keep them on track so they can maintain their 150-day price guarantee and assist them from the beginning of the process all the way through when they close. So I'm there for the entire time.
You see it all.
I see it all.
Yes.
And this is a new role for you.
It is a new role. It is a new role. I was a design consultant for
So now you're
8
taking on this new created idea that we had and making it work, right?
yeah.
But the full focus of really trying to keep the customer in line to that 150 because we don't want to expire, right?
Correct.
How you doing with it?
I'm doing well, I believe. So far, so good.
You think
Learning new stuff every day. I do think it's working. We're not giving out price increases like we used to, so that's.
Yay,
They were not fun to give.
Yeah, no, I think that you've done well with this new role. It's been a learning curve, especially making that transition from designer to the new home sales associate, working closely with the customers and really taking them across the finish line, keeping them on schedule. And you know, we listen to our customers. Excuse me. That's what they wanted, you know, someone to kind of guide them through. So you've taken the bull by the horns and you're managing all the customers that run through the Richmond office, right?
Correct.
And the salespeople, the new home sales consultants here in Richmond.
Correct.
And so you think it's going well?
I do. I do think it's going well.
Good.
What do you think if we had a competition between sales associates in each office, the percentage of people that get started in under 150 days? We need to do that.
Have a competition.
Have a competition to see
To see what's
Who gets the
so
lowest?
which office has the best percentage of starts in 150 days or less. 2026.
And the
right.
the winner from our culture coordinator would be a homemade puzzle built
Yes.
of Hogwarts. That would be
That's
in
something to work
in
towards.
like a frame.
That's going to be a
we
good
could figure
vote.
Or we could do what we do. All right, so tell us what your superhero name would be, and then we'll have a puzzle. If you win, you get a puzzle.
Oh,
of
good
idea.
Of you as that superhero.
Okay. I think my superhero would be the enforcer.
Ooh.
Worked 150 days.
Yeah. All black.
Great. Of course.
Yeah.
She's the female version of Johnny Cash.
It's really easy to match your clothes when they're all the same color.
That's very true. That's very true. So you would call yourself the enforcer because you're really trying to not only help the customer, so I understand this right, but also work with operations to keep the ball rolling. So not like in a negative way, but
Correct.
in a positive light to try to help.
More enforce the policies, procedures, documents needed, tasks to get done. So not so much enforce people, but it's more
Right.
task driven
Yeah.
and what we need to get to the construction phase.
And it's a lot. We've said it here. You can listen to every single one of our podcasts, and there's a component in most every one of those podcasts, if not all thus far, that Angie's going to touch. So like keeping that entire library of podcasts that we've, multiple hours of content, she's consolidating that, and you're making that go in that 150 days. So that's, in a nutshell, that's what you do. Then you enforce that and make it go.
Correct.
Do a great job.
Thank
Yes. I like that one.
you.
It's good.
All right. So we asked the first question. So what's the one thing buyers always forget to send that triggers your gentle but firm reminder?
There's actually two. One is the health permit or whatever they've done for their perk tests. That's one, and their deed. when we first start the process, the deed. These are like the two biggest.
So the deed, we have to have the deed.
Have to have the deed.
That's like the first thing, because we can't do anything without the deed. The contract can't get ratified without the deed.
Correct.
So we want that when somebody comes in to actually sign an agreement with us,
Correct.
is ideal, because that lets everything start.
Yeah, and I think it's obviously we know that it's got to happen, and it's easy to enforce. The more difficult one is the perk test and stuff for the health permit.
Right.
Getting that done and getting the urgency, the felt right in a constructive way.
Right. Right.
That can really hold things up if we don't get that.
Correct.
I mean, that
Correct.
can cost us months if we don't get that in time.
It's the type of septic system that they have that's going to determine the cost.
That's right.
So it kind of affects their budget greatly. So
Right, and you want to get that number out of the way before you get to the pretty.
we would like to, yes.
Yeah,
would
we
like
talked
to.
about that.
We try to.
Because with that, that allows us to kind of back into how much they can spend on the model, the elevation, the upgrades, all that stuff. It all hinges on that, really.
I think we covered that too in the roadmap.
We did.
Yeah, so
We've covered it several times.
yeah, so it's super, super important, and I would imagine that would trigger you if if we're not getting that traction and people aren't understanding. And I think that's the whole thing of your job and your role, right, is to educate buyers how important this stuff is. So constantly helping them understand and helping them through the process is really critical, because there is a lot to understand and a lot to learn. Absolutely.
But we keep it somewhat simple, and that's really what you're there to do, is keep it simple, keep it stress free, and little friendly pokes, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Reminders.
Yeah. Who's up? Me? All right. What is the funniest buyer panic moment you fixed in under an hour?
I had a buyer call me recently panicking because they had faucets that were coming out of their wall instead of coming out from the countertop. So she was panicked because she had a bowl that sat on the sink. She's like, it's not going to match up. And what am I going to do, Adrian? I can't have the faucet going into the bowl and there not be a backsplash. So I think that was the funniest one.
So what'd you do to fix it?
I called Classic Granite to figure out what we could do. And we did a taller backsplash. It was pretty easy for us.
Okay. Move the faucets up.
Move the faucets up.
Out.
Pretty easy.
Awesome. Good. Yes.
All right, this is a good one. Record for the most custom price requests with one customer. For you.
109.
109. It was.
I just did
Don't-
the 109th
don't
one
say
the
it.
other day.
So now, did that blow the 150? Yes.
No.
We got it done?
No, it didn't really.
Was
blow
this
the
our friend?
150. This is our friend.
This is our friend. She knows who she
She knows who she is.
She's watching.
Oh, she's gonna be. If she's not watching, she's in trouble.
Yep. She will be watching. She will be watching.
109.
109 customers.
109.
So that would be an 11 if we were using Ashley's scale.
Extra.
Yeah.
She's extra.
Yeah.
Extra.
She knows she's extra.
But it's a custom house too.
She's awesome. We love her. She might be one of our favorite customers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Although they're all our favorite customers.
Everyone is.
True.
Everyone is.
Yes.
True.
All right. That was probably my favorite question. All right. Buyers think picking countertops is the exciting part. What's the most satisfying admin milestone that makes you do a fist pump?
Ready to draw.
Yeah. What is that?
Ready to draw. There's two ready to draws. One to get to the sales plan. So when we've gone through and figured out that how they want their floor plan to look and any structural changes before we draw the plans. So that's the first one. So that's their sales plans. And then the second ready to draw is their permit plans. So once we go through their plans and selections and go over, make sure everything structurally and all their finishes are in, then we do the ready to draw for their permit set. So they're ready to draw, both of them. Make me do a fist pump.
That's good. That's
it.
good. Especially on the 109 CPR one.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
If a buyer remembers only one thing about working with you personally, what do you hope it is?
I hope it is that I made them feel like they matter, and what they wanted mattered, and what they envisioned mattered, and that we got them there. That's what I hope, because I mean, it's a privilege to work with people building their homes. So this is where they're going to make memories and hang out with their families, and so just want to make sure that they feel like they matter.
100%. That's a great answer.
I love it.
I think that's kind of been uniform throughout all the guests that we've had today is, making folks feel like they matter and that their concerns are our concerns and their success is our success.
Right.
So, we're excited to hear that. That's good. That's exactly what we want. And that's that whole unity thing, right?
That's right.
Reliability and
Unity, all of them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's the goal.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You have a lot of experience. You've been here for a long time. What do you think, what would you say, is the key for, keeping things simple, keeping things moving and, and making the process seamless?
I think communication, just constant communication, we need to make sure if we tell somebody we're going to do something, we do it, and we explain everything to the point where they understand it. And I think communication is definitely the key.
So we've talked a little bit in here about the Novi Home app, the Mitchell Homes app.
Yeah.
What is your experience so far with that, and how has that, how has that affected your communication with the customer?
It makes it easier, especially in construction. It does two things. It gets to me quicker, and I can see what's going on in construction. Before, I didn't really see.
Right.
And now I can see between the pictures that the super put up there, the milestones, because it tells me exactly what's going on. So I feel like I'm more of a part of construction now. So it's not just, let me call somebody, get back to you. I can actually say, oh, well, it looks like you're going into this stage, or it looks like they're about to do this. So it's been a lot better communication. And it also communicates with the superintendent. So the customer, myself, the sales consultant, the superintendent, we can all see what's been said and what needs to be done, and we can all jump in where we need to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? Well, I have a dog, so I spend a lot of time with my dog. And I have two boys, 27 and 30, that drift car race. So I spend a lot of time out at the
racetrack.
drift car racetrack.
Nice.
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 And then I have a bonus son who plays football. So I spend a lot of time watching football.
Wow.
You have to tell us a little bit about your dog.
My dog, well, she's 5. She's a boxer, as you know. Yes. Her name's Jojo Marie. She's my little joy spreader.
Yeah. You may see her if you come to the office.
Yeah. She works hard. She sleeps in our meetings, and
Yeah.
She does.
she tries to get Deven's ball in the meal.
Yeah. My lacrosse ball.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. She's very intrigued by that.
How'd that? He had to be clarified.
She did. It was singular, not
It
plural.
was singular.
That doesn't mean anything.
That's right. You don't know. Wow. But this has been a fun podcast, hasn't it? But we're really, really glad you're here.
Yes, we love Angie.
here.
She's
Glad to be
great.
here.
She's family.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
She's family.
Yes.
Well, that's Angie.
That's me.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right, gang. I hope you enjoyed meeting all of the people.
Unbelievable.
Right. So here's the deal. I knew we were shooting in December and thought, I'm going to be festive. Not thinking that this would get released in January. Thus like the New Year's theme. But I brought a sweater that is, I think, appropriate.
That's unbelievable.
Malika Wiki Maka, and I wore some Santa socks, all for a New Year's edition. So I felt like I needed to at least show it. I'm not going to wait till next year because who knows what might happen. I may not fit into this thing anymore. But happy belated Christmas or Merry belated Christmas.
Very related Christmas.
Hope all your
Happy New
holidays
Year.
went well. Yeah, Happy New Year and all the things. But I thought today was good. You know, we really want to let you guys meet those folks that make the wheel go round.
Yeah.
And I think it's super important. Not a lot of like detailed content today, you know, like how to clear your land, and we'll get into a lot of that stuff. You know, we want to get into more trade-based stuff in the coming year, right? So
Yeah.
we want to invite, you know, Ashley talked about trim. We would love to bring our supplier in and go over the different profiles and over the different windows and the different types of finishes, you know, bring Mohawk in here and let them kind of explain to you what the trends are. I mean, I think in 26, that's kind of where we're pointed.
Right.
A lot more, you know, supplier, subcontractor based content because we want to show you everything, right? We want to show everything.
Yeah, yeah, we want your feedback too. Like,
Yeah.
you guys, please let us know what you want us to do. You know, what information you need, what will be the most helpful. Anything you want to know about Deven and his sweater collection,
Or two, but the other one doesn't fit.
Yeah.
This one still fits. This is like 5 years old.
that is
So I'm pretty happy about that.
that's hilarious. The tassels.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a conversation starter.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It's good. Yeah, so let us know anything you want to know. We need your feedback.
Absolutely.
You know, if you want a T-shirt, send us your information, your size, your address. You can email us at info@mitchellhomesinc.com. Like us, you know, like us on Instagram.
Or at least like the video. You may not like
Yeah.
us.
That's right.
I mean, like the video.
Like the video, follow the podcast.
Can't be a problem with me or whatever, but like the video because we're here to really truly serve, you know, our customers.
I think it's time we wrap this up.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's probably right. Yeah. I wanted to talk some more. I'm used to these things being 2 hours, and here we are at an hour, and I feel like there's a void.
We'll see you next time.
Bye now.